If you've ever tried a detox and instead of feeling better, you felt worse, more anxious, more exhausted, more inflamed, or just completely dysregulated, I want you to know something right away. You're not broken and you didn't do anything wrong. Hey, I'm Dr. Rose Hollow. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor specializing in women's health and hormones. And before we talk about why detox can backfire, I want to say this first, especially if you've been dismissed before. Your body is not failing you. Your symptoms are not a sign of weakness. And feeling worse during a protocol does not automatically mean that you need to continue to push through. A lot of women I work with are already nervous when they start anything new. They're afraid of making things worse, and they've had reactions before. I've been there myself and I understand. And maybe you don't feel listened to. I know that I didn't at one time. And when a detox ramps up symptoms, it can feel terrifying. Like, did I just break my body? So here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. Detox is not just about the liver or about taking the right supplements. Detox is a full body process that depends on your nervous system, your stress load, your digestion, your hormones, and your sense of safety. And for some people, detox works really well. For others, especially women with chronic stress, trauma history, hormone imbalances, gut issues, maybe mystery gut issues at this point, I'm pointing at you, or a really sensitive nervous system, it can feel like throwing gasoline on a fire. And it kind of is sometimes. So this is where nuance matters. Some bodies are ready to mobilize stored toxins. Some bodies are still trying to feel safe enough to just do normal everyday things like digest food and sleep through the night and regulate blood sugar. So if your system is already overwhelmed, adding a detox or a really complicated, hardcore, let's push through sort of detox can definitely increase your symptoms. And those symptoms can look like anxiety, insomnia, headaches, heart palpitations, rashes, panic, fatigue, or other hormone flares. Now, I will say that even in a balanced body, when you're doing a detox protocol, sometimes these things still happen, but they are a lot more manageable and a lot more effective. So there's some nuance there. So this doesn't mean that all detox is bad. I'm not trying to say that at all. Sometimes we need to work on detox while we're working on other things. That's perfectly acceptable at the right pace and the right approach. You know, context and timing really matter. And if you're having really severe symptoms, or on the flip side, if detox efforts that have been prescribed by a practitioner really aren't working very well, it means that your body and your mind and your nervous system need a little bit more regulation before the elimination part of this. So in my work, I'm really not interested in forcing somebody's body to comply. That is not what I'm about. I'm more interested in listening, teaching my client to listen to their own body and their mind and their nervous system, and listening to what they have to say about what's going on. Symptoms are really information, and they tell us what is working and what's supported and what is too much too soon. And sometimes we don't even know until we start to explore these things. So we have to go in with somewhat of an open mind, but some flexibility to make changes as needed as well. Sometimes we have to stop something or slow way down or change direction a little bit and revisit these things later on. So for some women, the most healing first step usually isn't some sort of aggressive detox protocol at all. It's really about stabilizing blood sugar, improving your digestion and your gut health, supporting your sleep, creating predictability in your routine and safety in your life, helping the nervous system feel safe enough to process anything. And for others, detox can be appropriate, but only when those foundations are there. So, of course, this video is not meant to diagnose or treat anything. This is not medical advice. This is simply information. And this won't apply to everyone and anyone. It depends on your history, your stress load, your hormones, your gut, your current capacity, and your environment. That's why blanket advice that you see on YouTube or on the internet can be harmful sometimes. So, one size fits all protocols often miss the mark. And this is why I really encourage people to learn your body, learn your mind and your nervous system, do your homework, and work with an experienced practitioner that's going to look at your whole person and who has some experience with these things and can help gently lead you by the hand through whatever it is that you need to do with your health to achieve your goals. So if you felt worse during detox and wondered what was wrong with you, I want you to hear this really clearly. Your body was communicating with you, not malfunctioning, okay? So if this resonates with you, you are not alone. This is the kind of conversation that I have with my clients every day. And I hope you'll check out some of my other videos. I talk a lot about women's health and hormones, metabolism, and just feeling better. So I'm going to be doing more of that in 2026. So please hit that subscribe button. Share this with a friend who needs to hear this. And there's information about how to reach out to me if you need my help. And I hope you have a really great day. Take care.